All right, guys, welcome back. As you can see, the gloves are on, the jacket's on, the toque's on, and the snow's on. Anyways, we're back out here, and you guys know it, and you've told me, and I've sort of thought about it, but what we have currently is, whoa, not going to quite suffice. And so what I'm doing today is I'm back out here in order to get the roof on the front section. You guys have a look up there, the front section of the sawmill shack. Now, as it stands, guys, you can tell that snow is falling, and this is sort of, well, it's characteristic of central Ontario this time of year. We could have snow one day, rain the next. Snow and rain is getting in at the sawmill shack, and that's because I don't have any roofing up there. That's what I want to try to get tied up today. I have a few more pieces of wood to put up. I got a few more pieces of support there for the rafters that are sticking out. Once those are up, then I'll put strapping up. Strapping will go on just the same as the back section of the roof did. Once the strapping's on, then I've got some steel, which you guys can tell I've already cut to length down here. You guys see it? Down there. I've already cut that to length up at the shop, so we'll get that put on. And hopefully before long, we've buttoned up nice and tight. Now, many of you guys have had some good ideas for me, and you've been sharing them with me in the comments, and I appreciate you doing that. You guys have talked about having some sort of door system here on the front. And I think I'm thinking along the same lines as you guys are. I don't know exactly what I want to put here yet, but I think even with the overhang on the roof, even with that steel up there, I think we could still get some blowing snow. So I think for times that I'm not at the sawmill, especially in the winter, I want to have something to sort of protect this. If you guys have any ideas, keep throwing them out there. I'm thinking about all of them. I try to read every comment, and when I can, I reply to every comment. I'm going to try to put something here to protect this because I don't want snow to blow in and just like it's doing today, basically cover everything. So that's what I'm going to think about as I'm working today. I got lots to do, and it is not getting any warmer, so I'm going to get moving so I can get heated up. Anyways, thanks for being here, folks, and let's get down to work. So here's what's frustrating. I just bought these, and I'd probably say I bought them 2 months ago. This is Stanley. Stanley, in my opinion, was a half-decent company. This thing is locked up solid. I haven't even worn the paint off this thing. I barely used it. Anyways, that's sort of the reality here. I guess we'll head back to the shop and get a ratchet that works. Alright guys, just a little update here. I was kind of put off by the fact that my Stanley, my ratchet here kind of gave out on me mid-torque. I wasn't really hauling on it and it just broke. You guys can tell I can't even adjust it from forward to reverse, and I can't turn it in any way. So I was a little put off by that because this isn't that old. Well, I got to give props where props are due. I went and made a phone call to Stanley, and they have this policy in place where they will replace it with not even the proof of purchase. Now, I purchased this fair and square, but that's a really good manufacturer, in my opinion, who will stand behind their product. I don't exactly know what's gone wrong with it, and they probably don't even know either until they have a look at it, but they aren't even requiring me to send this back. That would cost me money, and I appreciate them not forcing the consumer who already paid for this to have to pay to ship it to them. They simply took my word at face value, and that's good of them, and they're sending me a replacement for free. That right there is a solid product, so I got to back up on what I said. Yes, it broke, but when they take accountability for it, that's A-okay in my book. That's a Stanley ratchet for you. Get up there. Okay, if you're curious what these little holes are in some of these boards, this is from powder post beetle. If you leave your red pine, probably some other species, sitting on the ground too long after you fell the tree, you'll get these bugs under the bark if you don't debark it. That's exactly what it looks like here, just stains the wood. Anyways, good enough for me. I'm going to use it anyways. So guys, I'm up here at the top of the ladder and I'm putting on the ridge cap before I put the steel on this side of the roof, and I'm sort of doing it for a reason. If I put the steel on this side of the roof, I won't be able to lean my ladder close enough for me to be able to reach the screws on the far side of that ridge cap. And the other side of the ridge cap on that side with the steel, it's like a skating rink right now because we're going back and forth between rain and freezing rain and snow. So there's no way I'm getting on that roof and doing it, well, safely. So I decided I'd rather work from a ladder. I'm screwing down the one side first, it'll stick up a bit. I'll tuck the steel on this side as soon as I install it under it, and then I'll just have to fasten it down. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I don't want to take my hand off the structure here because I don't like to let go of 3 points of contact. But what I'm doing is I'm pre-setting the hole with a nail, and that just makes it so I don't have to reach any more precariously than I do. So that's the story here. I'm trying to make the best of it. I don't like heights. All right, guys, well, big milestone's been achieved here today. As you can see, I got the steel up on the front of the roof. Now, I got the back of the roof done last day. Today, I got the front done as well as the ridge cap up. Now, the ridge cap, if you guys look a bit closer there, the ridge cap is a custom job. All that is some extra steel I had, and I cut it to the appropriate width and bent it over top of that ridge. Anyways, I got the appropriate screws there. I got it all secured. I got the ridge cap in, and I got the back section of the roof done. That thing is watertight. Good thing too, because despite the sun, we are going to have the snow come back. You guys saw it here just a moment ago, but it is knocking on the doorstep again, and to be honest, it could come at any moment. So this is watertight. I'm feeling good. There's just one other thing I want to get accomplished in order to make sure snow's not going to hit me in the face while milling wood. What that is probably something I'm going to do next time, and if you guys look up there, that's the gable end. There's one on each side of the sawmill. I'm going to put some siding up there so when the wind inevitably does blow and blow snow, it's not going to blow in on top of my stuff, including myself. So next time, tune in to see that. I also need to add some additional bracing. That's just temporary. And I'm also going to add some bracing down at this end. I want to make sure this thing is firm and it stays square throughout its life, just to make sure that it continues to look good and function as it should. So that'll be next time. Gonna work on the gable ends, gonna add a few more braces, and then before long, I'll be back in here and actually sawing logs. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so already, I would encourage you to check out this playlist. This has been a really fun project, and maybe you guys are in the ballpark for doing something similar, so give it a shot. Check out that playlist, and maybe you guys have some ideas that you could share with me. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, hit the like, and be sure to tell your friends about the channel. And I'll see you guys all next time.